ice on me. Chill, got a lot of chill on me. Yeah, couple M's in jury. Flight, just made my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to, just want to. I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. $1 million cash just laying on the floor. All this ice saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rings. count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up. Count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and in your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers was all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos. I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a couple.
Right.
Stroking it. Yeah. Come on. Screen on your right.
Watch cut.
A ball here. I got ball. My ball. Yep. Allen. Push it.
Catch up, baby.
Run. My ball here. My ball. Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
Yeah, you gotta shoot those.
The board, baby. What a rebound.
Hey, outlet.
All the bricks you put in the crib.
Everybody pick up. D up.
Leave it too.
Run. The board, boy.
Hey, check up. Let's go. Coming right back to you.
Talk about a bad shot.
Wait on it.
Strong dog. Hey, buckets.
My ball. Here we go. Good shot, baby. Good shot. Run. I'm deep. I got yours.
Oh, here it is. I got him. Defense, let's go.
Wait on it.
Throw it up. I got it. Good job, guys. All day long.
That's a mini. Bucket. Run.
Hey, switch, I got him. Hey, outlet. We out. Let's go.
Move your feet.
Here we go. Stop the ball.
Beautiful form.
Play of the game.
Your young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Where you going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? straight. This not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprints on my life, got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, Shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm dressed fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you. Thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, God can't judge me. Oh God, no. We can go legend, 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 we can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend. 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah. I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson, hold up, Prince in action, okay, I'm in the original, you just a reenactment, okay, peace sign the flashes, I live that picture. My parag like Bobby Bro, by Nadia, in my castle. Watching the Rick and Morty show, while all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That day had us working like we possessed. Me and my best friend, boy. 7-Eleven, boy. We can go legend, 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 we can go legend.
Lock up. Screen coming. screen right, screen right, screen right. Come on, man, get that screen. Screen come on, you left.
Yeah, like a time.
Play of the game.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. I bet you got. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Painting wife, call Bonita something. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Got me talking. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. Oh, I went down, I'ma show them I'm in. They rich now, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I got handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Let me see you down. Now bet you got my like my like
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on her. My knee longer than hair on her. Black cavity, and I'm done her dad's salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, you can search if you're looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Mike made back to Ben. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck, I keep working hard, who keep blessing us. I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. Done made them a M a week. December been good to me.
Play of the game.
wait up, bust down, open up, till, look. Then up, this a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Lick in my water, don't drown. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Hey, what? Never like a mummy. Fade to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment. I move the in abundance. Buzz on the. I split the like circumference. Then up. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even hear. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but no buzz down. Try to take my chain. I'ma buzz down. Buzz down. Seal up. Buzz down. Break it down. Buzz down. Buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. Draw 6 like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. Remix. In the base. In the den. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Then up. This a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz.
Play of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, dude.
Mike Wilmer. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. And my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna I like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look. My dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me. So my B300 or more. I keep close funds, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the difference. Try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Time again. I can't leave my foot down bad like that. Guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that vert. Got all was on we could. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dirt. Got up every time I feel the dirt. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen high up. In prison, high up, down the trenches, huh? Going through. I'll tell you one of you.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they asked for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it, done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No, living like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Thug Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
Kenny, the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch your top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shorty, you just a knock off. Chicken, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me my Motorola if you need some. I can every day. Talk on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but
we welcome you to Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, we're ready for takeoff.
That's right, and they're letting those threes fly from everywhere on the court. Let's see if this team can win a 3rd championship.
Ready to go here from Toyota Center. Let's gear up for the opening tip. Jay, is it more of an advantage for a rookie who many veterans don't know, or does it work the other way? The rookie's the one who maybe doesn't have the advantage because he hasn't been through as many situations.
It's always an advantage for the veteran, a guy like CP3 who understands the nuances of the game. But where the rookie can excel, you can't be fixated on just that one aspect of your game. You pass the ball ahead, you get your team going in transition, and get some other players knocking down shots from the perimeter. And inevitably, when the defense backpedals, that's when you just have to make shots from the outside. And that's always going to be the big question for Lonzo Ball. Will he be able to knock down the wide open three?
To Kyle Kuzma. Harden with it up top. They're down 3. Knocks it down off the step back. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
To Harden. Over to the right side. Lakers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To P.J. Tucker. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2 to James. Stuffs it down with authority. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Beasley. Inside, he scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Runners good there.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Around the perimeter. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. James into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. No good and no foul. Nene tosses. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Michael Beasley with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
That one out of bounds off a rocket, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Lakers,
James buries it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down. The way he gets to the line, you have to respect every part of his game.
He is an occupational hazard for referees. He's the MVP of drawing fouls. He constantly baits the defender, which makes the defender's hands drop, which allows James Harden to drop buckets on him.
And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Rejected by McGee.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LeBron James. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Three-pointer at the buzzer. Almost. It would have counted, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Carter Williams with it up top. Down three. Tucker to Harden. For three. Smothering D. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Just off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Fires the three, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rockets have the ball. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Shot from the lane won't go to James. Kyle Kuzma.
Number 10, Eric Gordon. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Paul across the timeline. Down 4. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Here's CP3. Wide open look, won't go.
I hate that that one didn't go down. You much rather go into half with a tie ball game than having a deficit.
Here's LeBron for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Kyle Kuzma. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Nene. Capella to Harden. Oh, big finish at the rim.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
And Carmelo Anthony, he won't miss those. Hits the wide open three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Count the basket inside. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Nene. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Paul. To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Anthony. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Caldwell Pope gets a shot up off the mark.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. And it's Paul who blocks the shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Paul into the front court. Leads one. From the painted area, won't go down. He got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
That's it for the first half with the Rockets in front. Intrigue to come in the second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Houston takes over. Paul. Message received. Well defended.
As a team, they were on the absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Paul with it up top. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. LeBron with it up top. His guys down 3. Lays it up and in.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Kuzma. James had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Anthony. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And the finish, slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Here we go.
And now Houston has the basketball to Harden. From long range. Paul to Harden. The pass taken away by the Lakers. It was right there. Knocked loose. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Rockets clear the board. To Paul. Tucker. Almost. And he's not getting the call.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilize it a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Paul. And it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Harden. That won't go. Lonzo with it. Leads 4. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Harden shakes free and hits. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you 2 reasons why. Number 1. He's been top 5 in the league since the 2012-13 season in free throws attempted per game. That's pretty impressive. Will make any defender hesitant. And number 2, whenever the league implements a rule about you called the Harden rule for his knack for drawing cheap fouls, that's going to make any defender have a difficult time guarding Mr. Harden.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Has a chance. Shot by Caldwell Pope. No good. Now it's Harden at the controls. The shot, almost.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. Lakers come up with it. Backcourt violation is called. Time to shuffle things up. The pass taken away by the Lakers. No, I missed a short one there to Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Substitution being made in this one. It's in the hands of James Harden. To Paul.
Number 14, Gerald Green.
Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Paul to P.J. Tucker. And the Lakers clear. Across the timeline comes James. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lakers have it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Lakers at the controls right now. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
LeBron into the front court. His team on top by 8. That's usually one that he'll knock down. To Harden. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Rockets ball. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer. What about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Nene gets it in the right corner. Defense making the ball handler work. To Ball. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Runner here won't go down. Paul into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball. Entering the game for Houston, number 15.
A shot rejected by Capella.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
James, well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harden. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Harden in possession. Up by 3. To Anthony. Rejected by McGee.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Harden with the rock. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. James. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Now Paul with the basketball. All even here in the 4th. Here's a chance from long range. And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Harden into the front court. Leads 3. Fires the 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Rises for the slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Harden. Missed it. JaVale McGee to James. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
2-point shot for James Harden. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player, knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Paul's free throw, good. A 3-point play as the Rockets add to their lead. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. It's James. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Layup goes down. Well done. .20-footer at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.